Hi, my name is attorney Rachel Cheek, and today I want to talk about an issue that I want to make sure that all female veterans with service-connected conditions are aware of. Something that I really commonly see for my male veterans, but don't really see for my female veterans, is that my male veterans, I would say 85% of them are getting Special Monthly Compensation K or SMCK. What that level of special monthly compensation is, it results in a payment of about $130 extra a month. And that happens when you have loss of use of any body part. But in the case that I'm talking about, we're talking about a body part that VA calls a creative organ, loss of use of a creative organ. Well, that's a very fancy way of saying erectile dysfunction, or ED, as it's commonly known. That's a huge issue that everyone knows about. There are commercials on it for medication. Everyone's heard of erectile dysfunction. Not many people have heard of the female equivalent, which is called Female Sexual Arousal Disorder, or F.S.A.D. It's just the same thing as erectile dysfunction. You're not able to perform sexually, or you have problems or pain when trying to be sexual. That is something that VA actually does consider in their disability ratings. So whether it's for men, erectile dysfunction, or for women, F.S.A.D., really the cause of both of these dysfunctions is the same thing a lot of times. It can be caused by side effects from maybe some medications that you take for your service-connected conditions. Think pain medication. I know a lot of psychiatric medications can have sexual dysfunction as a side effect. Maybe you're just in chronic pain and honestly, you're not able, that's not a part of your life that you're thinking about. You're in pain. Maybe you actually have injuries to your pelvis or hips or that part of your body. It can also just be a side effect of a lot of mental health disorders. Again, it's not an area of life that when you're feeling badly, you're thinking much about. And another way that F.S.A.D. can be related to service is, I know that it's a really sad reality that many female veterans have experienced military sexual trauma. You might be service-connected for depression or anxiety or PTSD secondary to MST. And that right there is going to be a pretty good reason to service connect you for F.S.A.D. if you do have it. The cause, as I mentioned, all of these causes are very common, both with men and women. The difference is that women don't hear about this disorder, so you probably don't even know it's something that you could claim. But as I said, if you have this problem, if you find that, that's just not a part of your life that you're thinking about right now, it's causing pain, it's causing problems, it's just not something that's on the table, you should file for F.S.A.D. for service connection. So while both F.S.A.D. and ED are rated at 0%, so your rating doesn't change even if you're granted, what happens is the VA awards SMCK for what they consider, again, loss of use of a creative organ. That applies to both men and women. Again, sexual dysfunction is a very common side effect or secondary condition that veterans of all genders experience. And it's important that you be compensated for disabilities that are caused or secondary to your service. So I want to encourage female veterans to just be aware of this. Maybe tell your other female veteran friends. I really do want people to know this is money that's being left on the table. And I want to make sure that, again, my veterans of all genders are compensated well. And part of that goes with female veterans getting that extra $130 a month. If you're entitled to it, you deserve it, you should have it. The male veterans are getting it and they deserve it. And you should be getting it too if that's something that's a problem. Thank you for watching this video.